Okay.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there.
I'm off.
No one else.
Okay, let's go talk to the Reverend Mother again.
Good day, Sister Liliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten, the Kunari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
Is there any way I can convince you to
Then
release
his
him?
next victims might count you and me as their murderers. And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take the Maker watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Dun 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 dun. Oof. Oof. Oh, I'm so stiff. All right.
So I take it you did not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see any others about who have failed at their religious instruction?
I didn't fail. I was recruited into the Grey Wardens.
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Of all the...
Yes.
Why not? Well, I imagine actually that people don't want to see me like roaming around
Vashaden.
Indeed.
with someone they think murdered a bunch of people in their village. I guess not a bunch of people, but a whole family.
Going.
Sweet.
And I'm off.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something?
Huh.
All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Oh. Liliana can have a bow. Right. Um,
Make us impressed!
Yes. You need help?
Yes. Too easy. Yes.
Ooh. My back is cracking. Okay. I think this, listen, I think this is as far as I have gotten. Okay? I don't think I've gotten any farther than this. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt the baby.
It's your time to shine.
Okay. I don't want to die. I'm gonna die if I don't do something a little different. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
All right.
I mean, okay. Oh, did I just come back the way I came?
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone!
Dear. Okay.
Very well.
Why? Okay. I won't go back. Let them hunt and dread finding me, but you, Melis, should not live this life. It would please me if you found a life in the Circle Tower. I left a few things there, mostly stolen from the enchanters. Sell them to fund a new path. The cache is in the study area, middle alcove. Goodbye. Okay.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
Just how obliged
Want a
exactly?
reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable
Oh my
request.
gosh.
How does 100 silver sound?
Stop it.
I was going to use that to
How?
fix up
Why
the
did
car,
that
but,
alert
quite
not go
frankly,
off? Okay, because it just barely happened. So I think the alert is going to be late. Pandora, hello. Darkspawn bunnies, thank you for the resub. 8 months? You've been able to sub to me for 8 months? That's insane. Also, hi, I miss you so much. How are you? There she blows. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so good to see you in chat and to just chat with you for a minute. I hope that you're having so much fun on your trip. I can't wait to hear all about it. I know, I'm so excited to get all of the updates and all the information about your trip. I bet it has been. Traveling, I feel like traveling always leaves you like open to a roller coaster, like highs and lows majorly, and then I think it just like exponentially increases when you're like on a trip that's really long. And I feel like you're on a pretty decently long trip. So, I know that I think you're still traveling. Because I don't think you're supposed to start streaming again for like maybe another week or so. I could be wrong though. Still traveling. You're back this weekend. I see. That makes sense. And then you're taking some time. I think you're taking a day or two, right? Before you start streaming again, I hope. Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Quick little just chatting. Yeah. Catch everyone up. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see you. Oh. You actually, Pandora, listen, you have not missed a whole lot from my DAO run because I was sick for like the whole time you've been gone. Like I just barely came back. This is my first Dragon Age stream, I think, since you left. I'm not even gonna lie. So, hold on just a sec. Sorry. Yeah. Well, and I just feel like I lost my voice completely. I got bronchitis. I got a sinus infection. It was like this whole big fucking thing. I'm fine. It just was miserable, and I was like, I am not gonna stream for hours and talk while this is happening. So you really haven't missed that much. Except for I have two new companions. I have the Kunari I saved from the cage, and then is it Liliana? I don't remember her name. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I got him.
Unsold goods, I'll point out. Though you've a fair point. Here's 200 silver.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
all I have. The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Hello.
It's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
I doubt you want to travel with a Grey Warden.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain
I
a
know.
lot. No offense, but I suspect
You
there's
know
more
what?
excitement on your path than
Future
my boy
Rikki,
might
I have not
Allow me to
saved
bid
in a
you
minute.
farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
We'll just go ahead and do a quick... You know what? Why don't we just do like a real save of the game, you know?
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for
Why
all
does
your
he just show a quest marker? Ooh, that's fun. Okay. Uh-oh. I know, it is a freaking inventory nightmare, but I feel... Wait. Yeah. I do. Oh my gosh, Pandora, have I ever missed you? Okay, so you can only go through who's in your active party. Okay. Why do I have a damaged eye? Oh, I can use an injury kit. I know, but it's okay. Diego Godmother needed her vacay, and we love her. I do want you to explain why she was damaged. What happened to her? Well, am I gonna learn it? Oh. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Right, more like, okay. The thing is, I'm not sure I've been able to go to the camp yet. It won't let me travel there. So, I don't know what to do about that. Well, listen. Yeah, well, is it gonna... Am I supposed to know? I just feel like it's one of those things they should teach you how to do if you're supposed to know how to do it. And if they're not going to teach you how to do it, then
Yes.
they shouldn't make it hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Ah. Okay, hold on just a second. I mean, I have tried it on like multiple different spots, but it could be that I'm always trying it in spots where it's blocked from. But I'm gonna try that. Let's see. Oh, I see. Sure, why not? Okay. Oh. I'm not sure.
Rashidun.
Indeed.
Okay, wait. So, like, move on the map. See? It hates me. It hates me. Like I shouldn't go over here. Should I click on that? I'm very scared. I thought he did, but I talked to him and he didn't.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up.
Thank
you, Carney, for all your assistance.
He seems to want to talk to me.
We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up.
But he doesn't
Thank you, Carney, for all your
actually want to. Oh. Okay. He'll tell it to me later. That's so nice of him. Do a little quick save. Okay, good idea. See, this is why you make the big bucks. Just kidding. I wish I could pay you for your skill at DAO. And I should click yes here. I'm so scared. Okay. I believe I can fly. Okay. Okay. I really just wish I had a snack right now.
Bad dreams, huh?
Yeah, what was it? You like how I just went silent? It was like, what's happening? It seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it
It's
talks
fair.
to the Horde.
It's
We
fair.
feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
The Archdemon, is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon.
You're like,
It takes a bit, but eventually you can
Gotta be
block the dreams
quiet.
out. Some of
I
the
bet
older
it is
Grey
really
Wardens
late
say
there.
they can understand the
I mean, I
Archdemon
don't know.
a bit,
I
but
don't know
sure
where you
can't.
are exactly. but
Anyhow, when I heard you
that
thrashing
region of
around,
the
I
world.
thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
You could have told me earlier.
I know, I've just been so distracted with the, massacre of all my friends and the war and all that. Sorry.
Oh,
Anyhow, you're
I'm
up now,
sorry,
right? Let's pull up
Alistair.
camp and get a move on.
that's kind of sad. Why did Alistair disapprove? That's so mean. What did I do wrong?
What do you need? Ask away.
I have no idea. It's fine, whatever. So you say this Arl-Emin raised you?
Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfels. A whole pack of them, in fact.
That's not what I remember you telling Flemeth.
Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine.
I don't really
Let's
care
see,
that much.
How do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Lehman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me.
Or was he your father?
I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the chance
Just
once I
saying.
was old enough.
He wasn't your father, so you know who is?
I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did, anyhow.
I'm
It is
just
important.
saying.
Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
I tell him you say hi. He's reminding me that we're heading out soon, which is true. We're going over to his mom's house for Easter. Oh, but Pandora, the good news is I got my doggy companion. I did. Oh, it just got kind of dark outside. I think the clouds moved in front of the sun. Okay, let's see. Wasn't it inappropriate for the Arl to raise an orphan?
Probably. It was just a kindness he did to a woman who had served him anyway. I didn't sleep on silk sheets in the keep or anything. I remember I had an
It was a
amulet
kindness
with
he did
Andraste's
to
holy
a
symbol
woman
on it.
who served him?
The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The Isle came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just
Kind of like you do
stopped
your
coming.
father sometimes, huh? Are you sure he isn't your father?
Yes, I'm quite sure. At any rate, I don't look anything like him. You'll see for yourself. Not that it stopped the rumors any. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well loved by
I
the
know.
people.
He needs a hot chalky and
He
a
also was
blankie and a
King Kieran's
cuddle.
uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Okay. We're gonna oh, interesting. Forehead well, yeah. All
It's
the
good to
forehead
see you,
kisses.
my timely rescuer. Bodon Fenwick, at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure
No.
you. You should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Oh. I do have some runes. Or something that I can enchant weapons with. But I want to talk to Morgan for a little bit. Why is she so emo off by herself?
What do you wish of me?
Oh. I'd like to discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Okay. Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Do you want to leave?
If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
Why are you so mean to me? Now I really am gonna back up. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. I cannot have that happen. That is unacceptable. Anyway. We're gonna go to camp. The scary scene that Pandora told me not to be scared of. Such a rude. That is really scary. I know. It's okay. I still love you. Maybe now I won't have Alistair disapprove of me.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know.
I'm gonna go redo
really
that interaction with Morrigan one more time, and then I'm gonna have to raid out because we gotta go over for Easter. Why didn't Duncan just tell everyone that?
He did. He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
It's kind of nice. Any other surprises I should know
Other
about?
than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out.
No.
Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Oh, that's charming. Okay. We're gonna go redo this interaction with Morrigan. I guess I could save here.
What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer. Then I assume our discussion ends here.
Why? Is there any way out of that conversation that doesn't result in her hating me? You know? Why? Why does she hate me?
What do you wish of me? If you must.
How did you become a shapeshifter?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth.
Yeah, I do want a
taught over
three-piece
many
advice
years
on
in the
camp.
wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured.
Morrigan.
A most amusing legend.
Your mother has been doing this for a long time then?
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish
Fair.
to know? The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
What a really long-winded answer. Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me. 'Tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, proud shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
And what do other animals think of you when you're changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Can anyone become a shapeshifter?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Yeah. Don't worry too much about approval. I know already time, but don't compromise your values, your desires, how you want to play, just to please a companion. There are a few things that you can do that could make you go away, but those are so clear and so hard to miss. The signs of you doing something terrible to them, that's not... Okay. Give that push approval. Okay. Almost. Okay.
No, 'tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Oh. That's good to know. You mean apostates, don't you? That's good. Such traditions need to be preserved.
I am surprised you think so. Still, 'tis a pleasant thing to hear. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
No. I think your abilities sound quite useful.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us
Gay
proceed,
panic?
lest the dust gather on us.
Look,
What
she
do you
likes
wish
me
of me?
more.
If you must.
Did you grow up in the
Why do you ask me
Kokari
such
Wilds?
questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
No.
I did not ask to be left alone.
Oh
I
my
simply wondered
gosh.
from whence comes this strange curiosity.
Oh, right.
Would it not be easier simply to poke at me with a stick? What a stranger does not know cannot hurt him, but have it your way. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures
I
were
know.
more real to me than Flemeth's tales
I
of the
think I'm
world of
gonna go
man.
back anyway.
In
Now
time,
that I know,
grew
I know
curious.
things.
I left the
And
wilds
I know
to explore
things
what lay
now,
beyond,
many
never for
know
long.
things.
Brief forays into a civilized wilderness. For the most part, Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much, So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring, that sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps.
Oh, that laugh
Only
was
once
cute.
was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl,
Maybe.
and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
I have no idea. I'm not human.
Do not speak to me of trivialities. Your culture is not so
She's
entirely
mean.
different. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Yet you are here.
Yes, here I am. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Okay, I got a +2 out of that. We're gonna say that's an A-okay. Yankees schnikes. Oh. Okay. We are... Okay. We are going to wind down stream and raid out somewhere because I have to go over to my in-laws for Easter. So Sunday, most likely, again. So I'll put out a stream schedule, but anyway, I'll catch you guys next Friday for sure. Take care. Thank you for joining, and bye, Pandora. I love you. You're wonderful, and I hope you travel home safe. And I can't wait to see you again. Thank you for being here and helping.